Hello. Should probably hit the live thing. There we go. Live. Why is it not coming through my thing? It should be coming through my thing. Oh, I muted it. That's why. Ah, dickhead. I can't get the bloody stuff. And Keith Watford is first in. Hang on a minute. Let me just post this. There we go. That's that. And then I do the old pin message. Yes. Don't have enough synth chat shows these days, do we? There we go. Right. Oh shit! I've actually done it. Fuck. Copy that bastard. No, wait. Which bastard do I want to copy? That bastard. There we go. Oh yes. Who's going to take the plunge in the first one? Go on, do it. 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 I'm just going to mute the tab. There we go. And then hit play to make sure I saw. Hey, it's coming through. Great. Welcome, I guess. I don't know. I've got a fucking clue what I'm doing on this. Go on, Keith. Do it. 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 Yeah, was a panda level of chatting shit about synths, I reckon. I would be damn near naked, Keith. Had I not just walked into the room and gone, let's do it. Let's just bloody do it. Yeah, I kind of. Who would I really want to see in this chat? I think I see in my head Biscuit and Cressy being lunatics on this. They should join in, absolutely. Come on, Vicky. Come on. I know you want to. I know you want to. So, yeah, I'm just going to talk to myself for day one. It's going to be really fun talking to myself. So everyone knows that I recently acquired a. Hang on a minute. Oh shit! I unplugged it. Where the fuck did that camera go? What? Let's steal this camera instead. Give me. I barely use this camera anyway. 2 seconds. Bum, 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 bum. Cocoa Pops is a bowl full of your mum. There we go. And then, come on, HDMI. There we go. Just screaming to myself there. Oh yeah, there it goes. It works. Yes. Oh no, that's all the pandas. Fuck the pandas. No one wants to see that. Everyone wants to see the NPC 1000 doing its thing. So I bought NPC 2000, 1000 even, and it's been the staple of my thing. Hello, Apollo Hanzo. Oh, it's what is it? It's about 27 degrees in Panda Labs at the moment. So yeah, it's I feel you there. That sucks in the loft. Yeah. I haven't even set up this to actually play some music. Fuck. Should probably do that. Can I swing this out to chat to? Oh, I can. Oh, I can swing my mic to chat to you whilst I'm dicking around. Well, the fucking pop filter's not going to do any good, is it? Yes. I can do shit now. Let's just knock the gain up a little bit. Only a little bit. There we go. Hey. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes. Let's get the chat on my phone. Hey, Apollo Honzo. Hello. Right, so is it going to load? Oh, fuck, I'm on the wrong thing, aren't I? Oh, how do you do this? How do they do it? I don't know. I don't understand. It's all great until you actually do it yourself. Oh, I just given this old chatty chat a thing good old go. I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm doing. Everything was, preordained with Hardware Jams, and then Saw came along, and it was preordained, and they had a format and things like that. Chatting with all this PandaChat shit is gonna be fun. Oh, great! I've got the bloody #1 comment things on the bastard fucking Hardware Jams chat now. No, it's Panda Hardware Sound chat now. So yes. Ooh, what's this? I don't know. Go on, Apollo. Get in it. There's a link there. Go on, jump in, mate. Jump in. You know you want it. We're gonna chat shit about synths. I'm gonna poppy all on my mic as well. Hey, half god, how's it going? Go on, jump in, Becky. Go on. Why can't I see the chat? I can see the chat. Oh, that's awesome. And you can also see the chat on stage. Oh, me likey. Oh, that's a shame, Apollo. Oh yeah, time difference. That makes sense. Why would you jump on a plucky little Brits thing anyway? Yeah. Yeah, the mic's the right word. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Who's doing what? What's doing what? Bicky, you jump in. Go on, Bicky, jump in. So yeah, do I just grab the mic? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. So yes, I bought the MPC 1000. The MPC 1000 is a delicious little sampler. It is probably should push a button. It is obviously the highest fidelity of sampler that came out in the last part of, I want to say, 2005. It feels about right. I've already had one of these, and it had the HD10 upgraded pads. It had, oh god, I can't even remember what I put on it now. I upgraded it to JGOS 2XL, and then I sold it like an idiot. And this thing is like, my bread and butter now. Yeah. Davey, hello. Go on, Bicky. No one's watching. No one cares. It's a PandaChat. It's PandaChat. I don't know what this is going to be. This is like the first time. So this is like everyone here. I'm already very grateful for someone jumping into the chat. I know Cressy wants to. Come on, Cress. It's yeah, talking music and shit like that. I just need two people in the background to talk shit whilst I set stuff up. Really, that'd be awesome. Can you dynamic camera grid? Oh, okay. Cancel that, bastard. That's not. I honestly have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, it's yeah. How's everyone? Oh, what is your what's your day been like? Go on, tell us what your day's been like. Oh wait, sit pretty. Whilst hey, hello, Trusto. How's it going, my friend? How are you? How are you all? How was his day being? I can pick comments as well. I am just learning StreamYard, and I've managed to get other hand, that one. Yes, the panda picture up, and I've managed to make up the lovely little banner you've made. To be fair, I made that beforehand. Hey, it's Claire said. Come on, Cressy, jump into the chat. You know you want it. Go on, do it. Go on. The link's right up there. Just it's YouTube. So there. Yeah. I don't know what it's yeah, it's lovely to see everyone jumping in. I just need someone to bounce off of the chat since, really, because it's one of those things where I think Tuesday's a bit boring. And no disrespect to Saw, a little bit of competition's nice, I guess. No, I don't know. Yeah. Chatting shit is my thing. Oh, Becky. Oh, no. You're not feeling well. I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm doing, Mozart. I haven't got a fucking clue. I'm not going to lie. I just put a chat onto Hardware Jams chat, and just went, what do you want to hear? Hello, Marilyn. Hello. Who did I see pop up? Oh, yes. So what is new in Synthland? Let's just have a quick look. See, I didn't even know. I've just literally got home from work. Had a cheeky beer on the way home, and yes. So, yes. So I did spot a new thing. What was it? Wasn't the Moog? I can't fucking remember. Fuck it. Let's just talk about my favorite synth. So the 303 is awesome because I really need someone to bounce off of. I'm not going to lie. Big beats. Yes, big beats. So, actually, that's not a bad shout. What the fuck do I use as sample worthy things is big beat. Yeah, that's not bad. RE303. Yeah, RE303 is a good synth. The wake up's on as well. I've picked a terrible time to start doing this shit, haven't I? I'm not going to berate you. I know the 303 is my favorite. It is my favorite synth. It's simple. It speaks to me in a volume that I don't think I can explain to other people because the sequencer just works in my head. It's almost like someone chopped up the whole 3 portions of a sequencer. You've got the pitch, you've got timing, and then you even got what steps are played. And it just makes sense in my head because I can almost like break it up like that. That's how I break up how I play things. So I'll pick my root note. Obviously, everyone does that. And then I'll pick which, obviously, scale goes on top of that. And I break it down so easily. Hey, Probes, how's it going? Mr. Monologue. Yeah, it's like it's one of those synths that just kind of like speaks to me. The other one that does, and mainly because it hasn't got a keyboard, is probably the Neutron. He's there. Oh, there we go. That's the stage. Hello, dickhead.
Hello.
My God. Yeah, thank you for stopping me chatting shit about 303s.
No, carry on.
Oh, fuck.
I'll tell you what question I've got, because you keep saying, I've got no fucking clue what you're talking about. Because my closest thing to what you say is big band. It's like, why are you doing big band?
Right.
So what the fuck is big beat?
Big beat is
because my brain just goes to Duke Ellington and big band. I go like, what's he on about?
So I've been making it for 2 fucking years, and you still don't know. Fair enough. All right. Okay.
No. I know how you sound, and I know that you call it big band. But what the fuck is it exactly?
So big beat is a.
See, I got it wrong.
It's a culmination of hip hop, prog rock, acid, and probably just like general sample flipping.
Sounds like a musical curry.
Yeah, it pretty much is. And
you know what I mean? Throw it all in, stir it a bit. There you go. That's big, whatever you call it.
Yeah. It's
are there any bands that you could point to that do it, or is it just you?
Fatboy Slim, Big Beat, Manifesto, Chemical Brothers even do it. To be fair, their original tracks.
I must get a Chemical Brothers CD at some point because I don't know what they do. So
yeah, it's basically loud, proud, and brash.
Right, because your music always seems to be. You call it big beat, but I'll call it upbeat because it's always upbeat, isn't it? It's all like, well, hey, it's like party time type music.
Yeah, it's basically party music. So it was born out of, I think it was Fatboy Slim who birthed it.
Right.
So that's why it always sounds like Fatboy Slim. It's because big beat, it practically is Fatboy Slim, although he's moved over to house and techno and all that.
Right.
So that genre, I think it does have some weight to it, because you can still. So the idea is that you take something old and make it new, and you do it through fantastic ways of picking out little bits of samples that no one's ever going to pick up. That's why half my rack behind me is bloody vinyls, because I've got so many like Northern Soul records. They seem to make the best ones.
What bits do you sample out of it? You get just the drum kit, or do you get little riffs and stuff, or what?
So Northern Soul is awesome for big beats, because it's the first like 8 bars is just the music, and
So
it's
right
always
for
got nice.
sampling then.
It's got it's right for it. You've always got like a nice little catchy hook, and I'll trawl through YouTube. I'll trawl through my vinyls, and I know which ones I've got. Like who was it? Peter Gunn's Pigeon Detective could be deemed as big beat.
Right. Okay.
Could be, because it does follow all the magical patterns of how he remixed it to it. And there's a Turntable Detective remix of it that Inky showed me. And that's kind of like where I got into more breakbeaty sort of style things. But big beat is basically just, it's loud, brash, 303s, nice big chunky beats, and quite a lot of layering as well.
I always thought you were a DJ, because when I first saw you, when I first got told to go and watch you by you know who, it was you doing your DJ stuff. So I didn't even know you made any music for ages. I thought you was the guy. I thought you was the idiot lunatic guy in a fucking panda hat melting on camera, going nuts.
Do you know what? The panda head's coming out in a couple of weeks' time.
Fucking hell!
I'm going out into a field with a load of clowns who are subsequently live at the moment. Yeah, no. So I don't know. It's to answer your question, it's not a strict genre.
Right.
It's acid house. You've got to use a 303.
Yeah.
Or
something that sounds like a 303. Yeah.
Yeah. You know where you sit with that. Techno. You know that you're going to be like adding some warehouse reverb, I guess, is the best sort of sound, because you want it to make it sound like it's a big pumping beat in a warehouse. That's basically what techno is these days, isn't it?
Right. Well, never ask me about techno. I've got a fucking clue. You ask JA in his red pen. Every time he goes, this week it's whatever, psytrance. Like, that's not fucking psytrance. It's like, I know. I ain't got a clue.
I honestly don't know how to make techno. I've tried so many times. I can't get my head around it. It doesn't speak to me. I can get all the components together, and it sits there, and it, like, I think not the last techno challenge, but the techno challenge before that, someone mentioned it sounded more like French house, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, can I not do anything right with this genre?
Wow. Yeah. So do you stick to big beat then? Would you say that that's your thing, that your sort of default music is big beat, or do you stretch your legs, go anywhere odd or different?
So I'll stretch my legs to jungle and a house and all that, but big beat was my staple. Yeah, it is my staple. That's where I end up going back to, even when I'm mixing on the decks. Yeah, techno is easy. Fuck you, Biscuit. It is not. It's complex. I don't get it.
Techno's not easy, Biscuit, because you've only got 2 fucking videos, so shut up. Get some more fucking videos out to say it's easy.
Yeah, you've been called out, mate. Yeah, and Cornish says there's many subgenres of techno.
So you do big beat. How would you describe what Cornish does? What sort of music does he do? Because my sort of view is he does sort of Cornish waves music, if you know what I mean. He's like...
So, like, do you know how I texted you saying the Depeche Mode song is like you? Because I think
weird.
Viral Beats played it on his show. Was it 2 days ago now, Monday morning, or it was probably yesterday morning actually? And he played it, and he went, "Fuck me, this sounds like Cressy." And I was like, "Well, like obviously, there's different sounds of the different times and things like that, but I can hear all like the musical ideas come
Yeah,
from.
there's a bit of a. It's probably a bit of a fingerprint there of
Yeah,
a similar sort
just
of
like
thing.
my fingerprints, Chemical Brothers, Prodigy, and Fatboy Slim. I think
Right.
with Cornish, I
Oh
think
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah. Actually, you know what? I do know a few Prodigy tracks, so I can see the link there with that. Right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's more aggressive electronica, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
With Cornish, I think of tracks from like Boards of Canada.
Don't know 'em. I've heard the name, but I haven't got any
All I
CDs of
got
it.
to do is say Roy G. Biv, which I'll link you up at some point. Actually, to be fair, hello Jonathan, hello Crazy. Oh fuck me, loads of people joined. 16 people. This is more
Yeah.
people I get than I fucking make music for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Well, people like to chat and do stuff, don't they? If we're
Yeah,
talking
true.
about music, it's an interest. Everybody in here makes music. So if we talk about music, most people will be interested, I
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah. IDM. Ah, yes. Industrial dance music. He said it himself. Yeah, it's perfect.
Was that what Cornish does?
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously, maybe not Boards of Canada, but maybe you might have heard of Teardrop by Massive Attack. Everyone's heard that.
I've heard of Massive Attack, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Plaid's Massive Attack, maybe even Propeller Heads to a certain degree. Crystal Method, I can hear a little bit of Crystal Method in there.
Okay.
And like, it's awesome what he does. I honestly, the 3 tracks I've taken from him and remixed, I've always been in awe with what I've got, and I've always kind of like held it like a tiny little baby, kind of going, "I've got to make this grow."
Yeah, don't fuck it up, basically.
Yeah, basically, because
don't fuck it up. It's
I think
good, so don't ruin it. Yeah.
intelligent dance music. Sorry, IDM. Yes, yes, yes. All right, fuckers. I know it is industrial. All right.
Intelligent.
And that's when people make weird
right.
crashing noises with cans and then add a drum beat to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like such a nice thing, and when you break it apart with a remix, he breaks it down to 8 bars with all his loops. Like most people will do a 1 bar loop, 2 bar loop, 4 bar loop.
Yeah.
You know, crazy busters do a 5 bar loop. Cornish is basically over 8 bars, and that's why I think that's why it sounds so good, is because you've got a lot of time for it to move.
Yeah, you got a bit of freedom within it. You're not constrained to like 2 or 4 bars.
Yeah, absolutely. How do I get you up on screen? I don't fucking know how to do this.
What's the point? It's a picture of a cat.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I mean.
Sorry, I just had one of those really real random things. I just kind of went, how do I do this?
You can do if you want, but I don't see the point.
Yeah, fair point. Maybe I'll wait for someone to jump in with a bloody camera before I try that out. But yeah, so like you've got a breakdown of so many good bands where you can hear it. Aphex Twin, definitely. I hear a few bits of Aphex Twin, especially the more ambient things in Cornish's music, and it's always so good.
Well, he's got melodics in his, so I don't think you can do. Well, you can do melodics over like 4 bars, but you can't have that repeat too often because it will just get boring.
I think that's why the 8 bar pattern works.
Yeah, the 8 bar gives you a little bit more breathing space for your brain to forget what happened on bar 1 by the time you get to bar 8.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a couple of bits where it doesn't fit in the scale if you was to take all the notes out of the 8 bars and pop it on a scale. But that's why it works, is because you're bumping up to, from you go third instead of third minor in some cases, and it works so well, and it's so emotional as well. I don't know what emotions Paul's thinking right now whilst we're chatting.
He's probably just thinking about surfboards, but
surfboards and Harvey Wallbangers.
Yeah, and stupid fucking cliff walks that you need to pack in. God, it makes me all dizzy watching these cliff walks.
His cliff walk. I like his cliff walks.
Yeah, you would, but I'll get dizzy because I'll get vertigo. So it makes me fucking dizzy.
You know what? Actually, I have vertigo as well, but it's after a certain height.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I
can get vertigo watching Formula One. That's just really annoying.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I love Formula One. That's an annoying
realization.
Yeah.
the more I look at it, the better I end up. If I just end up sort of leaning to one side and then going and going and going and going and going. Like,
Oh, you're
shit.
going to suck. You're going to suck on MotoGP then if you're going to join in with the motorbikers.
Yeah, I'm no good at that.
Yeah,
Mark. So, Mark, quickly going back to Big Beat then. What size of chunks do you deal with when you were talking in Cornish? You're saying his was like 8 bars. What do you play with?
A multitude.
Or is yours just sample based and it's whatever the riff is to how long
So
it
the
is?
riffs are typically 1 or 2 bars. The drums, on the other hand, are 8 bars because I follow the house pattern of something has to change at the end of every 8th bar.
Right.
So that's why you'll hear like a little bit of a drum change. It keeps it interesting because no one likes to sit there and listen to the same drum beat being hammered at you every 5 seconds.
Yeah. I
Got
was
to keep it interesting.
I was sat in Studio B yesterday, which is McDonald's for people who don't know, going through my 60 patterns of my latest song. That if I've timed it out, it's 8.5 minutes long. It's like, and all I ever did was basically got a drum thing going and then just duplicated it and changed the music, but the drums are exactly the fucking same. So I was going through it yesterday and going like, right, that can fuck off, that can stay, and I add that bit. Spent like 2 coffees just going through all these scenes, adding and taking away bits and moving stuff around a little bit, just so that when it plays out into a song, it's not exactly the same fucking thing for 8 minutes. It'll drive you bananas.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, who's really good at that is Inhibited.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if you listen very closely to his music and he changes up his drum patterns and things like that. That's why it keeps it interesting. Synthonetic as well. I've got a little bit of a love for Synthonetic, actually, a little bit of a hard-on for him because his bass programming is insane. He does it. He has exactly the same neutron as me, obviously. Yeah. Neutron's a neutron, but he can get tones out of that is mental. Wow. I don't know how he does it. I'm going to have a lesson from him, to be fair.
Yeah. Get him on, get him involved in a chat. Just you can do like a neutron show, can't you? At some point, just how do you use your neutron so that I can like extend my version of it?
Absolutely. So I'm just going to quickly segue just so I can say hello to everyone. Who got in the participants? Hello, Cornish Waves Music, Georgie's, Get Jervis, Half God, Half Beast, Jonathan R. Cross, Laughing at Oblivion, Moser 505, Probes, The Crazy Wabbit, Trust My Monkeys, and Wagyu. My God, hello, everyone. I was not expecting this for the first stream. This is mental. I hear so many other people kind of go, I had 2 people in my first stream, and then I had 3 people on my second stream, and then it went back down to 2 on my third.
So, yeah, you're doing all right for the first one, aren't you?
Yeah. Well,
you know why? It's just because I'm on, obviously. We'll just bring the crowd in. They just want to laugh at me. I don't know.
I need someone to bounce off of, to be fair, and you're the perfect person.
When I was on a... Whose stream was I on? I think I was on a Source stream.
Yeah.
And they had to go somewhere. They just left me hanging. It's like, oh, fuck. So I desperately got the fucking chat popped out and started trying to talk to the chat. It's talking to you. I'm like, some people, and I can see a couple of them in the chat, are really good at monologues.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm terrible at monologues. I can't just go on and on and on.
I revert to, as everyone heard in the first probably 10 minutes, I revert to just randomly chatting to myself and not really sure what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, that's why I was chatting in. Like, I am here. Hello. And you're going blah 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 blah. You're trying to fill air, weren't you? You weren't looking in the chat. You didn't see me.
But I've got big lungs. I've got a lot of air. Sorry.
Well, yeah.
So like we've got a lot of people. I think this should be a celebration of everyone who's awesome.
Has anybody in the chat got a question for us 2 idiots that they want
let's do 5 Qs just to piss off Jervis. 1 more Q, bitches.
Yeah. 4 plus 1.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, the day we have Bicky, me and you just in a chat will be amazing. It'll be top gib for synths, bottom queer. For lack of better words.
Oh, here's a question for you then, because you've got quite a bit of gear, haven't you? So when you are going to do some music, which might be a hardware jam or just whatever, how do you go about choosing what you're going to use? Do you sort of have like a well, the next one I'm going to do, I'll do it on that, and then the one after I'm going to do it on, or do you just look around and go like, well, you'll do? How do you choose what you use?
I choose it like I choose my women. You'll do. No,
Got a pulse, you'll be fine. Yeah.
no. So I've got obviously the staples, which is the MX1, the Force, and I'm thinking maybe I might move the Force into secondary movement at the moment, whilst I'm really getting my head into the MPC. But the Force does. Think of the Force and the MX1 together like a big digital desk.
Right.
And then those two together work really well. I'm not using the sequencing. I'm not using the plugins at the moment. And then what I do is I kind of like break it up to what I want it to sound like, because I know my synths pretty well now. So if I wanted good ravey pianos, I'd probably pick the 1080.
Right.
If I wanted a lately bass, it's the TX, isn't it? Obviously.
So in the Force, what do you use in the Force then? Is it the use it as a sequence for external gear, or do you use its internal sampling and internal sounds, or what do you do?
Good question. I use it more like a Swiss Army knife than anything. So some
Okay.
tracks I will not use the sequencing at all. Like for fucking ages, I used the sequencing, the sampling, and maybe a couple of the plugins, and I would write in maybe a bit of a bass line using the sequencer and things like that. I mean, like I'm using it less and less at the moment whilst I'm getting to learn the other Akai, obviously.
Yeah.
Sequencing definitely quite heavily, actually. Come to think of it, it's quite a lot of it. It's really quick to use. I'll try and keep everything on the grid for the start of the note, but for the end of the note, I quite like chopping and changing and moving things like a tiny little bit here and there, so it sounds different every time it comes round.
Right.
So you have a different release time, although it's on the grid and it's very, staccato.
It's all clip based, isn't it? The Force. It's all clips. Is that right? Or not?
Yeah, it's basically like an Ableton Lite.
Yeah. Do you have the same length clips for all the tracks, or do you have ones that go around twice compared to the ones going around once, or you just don't know? How do you do it? How do you approach it?
For the keen-eyed viewers, you'll notice that I colour my pads.
Yeah.
So it will be green for anything intro. If I've taken the time and actually put it in right, because I'm going to use it later on in a live set or something like that, I'll make it green for intros. I'll make it blue for just standard 8-bar loops. And then anything outside of that, I'll flag it green and red. So green is like the 3-bar loop, and one is like the I need to jump you in, or the 2-bar loop, sorry. So then you have weird things. How many takes? Sorry, question. How many takes for your hardware jams? Is it one shit go? It's a mixture. Last week was a one take. Although I do a lot of rehearsal, so I'll rehearse it until I know that song inside out.
Do you rehearse? Do you rehearse the actual song, or do you rehearse the idea of the song? As in, you're just jamming around with it, and then you go, now I'm going to make a take, and then you work out what the song is while you're doing your take, or do you have an A to Z of something you're rehearsing, until you get it down pat, and then you record it? Am I not confused?
I wasn't. Where are I going to be questioned like this shit?
You said, "Come on, I'm here."
I know. I think the ones I'm really proud of, I'll do a couple of takes. I mean, the original Hardware Jams challenges, I think the most I did for a Hardware Jams challenge was 73 takes.
Fucking hell.
I didn't know my gear then, though, so it was like I wasn't happy with it, and I was like, I've taken myself back a bit, looked at it, had a couple of weeks off, come back in the studio, and then learn. Actually, you should be rehearsing. It's a band in a box.
Yeah,
Bands rehearse.
Yeah.
So you know what sort of like I quite like, just having like building blocks though, and just kind of knowing building blocks of verse, chorus, intro, breakdowns, and things like that, and just having like nice little places where that's going to be. So yeah, so that's kind of there's no set formula, to be fair. I just whatever sounds good, whatever makes your ass wiggle is good.
Cool.
What's my go-to beer? Hang on a minute. Actually, check Cress. Chat for me for a second whilst I go grab my favourite beer.
Oh dear, here we go. Hello, chat. What we got? See, look, I've been left hanging again. I do love being left hanging.
Thanks, Cress.
That's all right. Thank God for that.
Favourite beer is Exeter Brewery Darkness. Literally, I live off this stuff. It's so bad that I've got a beer opener on my keys now. I know. It's only Tuesday as well.
But when I'm doing jams, if it's on the KO2, I'll get ideas together, which might be several patterns.
Yeah.
Or, well, they call them scenes, or the patterns, whatever. So I'll sort of know more or less what's where-ish. Then I hit record, and then that takes it. One take.
I think you are another hero I kind of want to like celebrate a little bit, actually. If we're going to do this as a celebration of everyone else and a little bit of a what's in Panda's world. Because it's like really awesome to hear like your progression, especially with your tapes that have recently come out.
Oh, damn, yeah.
I thoroughly love that Bug one. I can't remember the full name. Bug Beat.
Oh, the Aliens one or the Bug Hunt one?
Bug Hunt, that was it. Yeah, thoroughly love Bug Hunt. I was like listening to that going, I want to play with that one, but I know it's on a 2-track tape and it's not going to be anything I can rip apart. So I'm going to
just remake it.
Yeah.
Do your own version of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not a bad shout. I mean, it's all the
It was all really old. I mean, it'll be like 90s stuff. So it'll be like a SY-77, TG-33.
Yeah.
Maybe an FBO one. And FZ1 sampler, doing all the sampley bits, which is probably the drums. If you're talking about the one that hasn't got the audio samples, the one that's just music, that's Bug Hunt. The one that's got all the alien samples, that's on the FZ1.
FZ1, that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, like that came out when I was born.
Thanks.
Sorry.
It weighed a fucking ton, by the way. That I can remember carrying it up we used to have an 8-track studio above this motorbike shop, and they had like outdoor stairs, and my FZ1 must have weighed about 4 stone. It's like carrying a big kid up. It's fucking hard work.
One more Q's. Favorite day of the week? Oh, mine's got to be
Monday. Is mine.
I was gonna say my favorite day of the week is actually Saturday, only because that is the day I'm most productive.
Oh, it's like the big day for your theatre, isn't it? Is that right or not?
It's a 2-show day, yeah, but it's the day I'm most productive.
Oh, musically, you mean?
Yeah. So my brain is always whirring like massively because, like, if I'm working all day doing 2 shows a day, it's my brain is whirring in the background and I get ideas popping up and I just get my phone out and just do a little voice note going, remember to download that sample, you cunt. Little voice notes. Yeah, Saturday is my favorite day. I mean, like, obviously I love hardware jams. I love popcorn night. I love all Jervis on a Sunday and on a Wednesday and all that. But Saturday is my day for like when I really, really am happy. It's like I go in dips. Monday, shit. I hate Mondays. I'm Garfield.
You still work for a living, so yeah, I could. I used to hate Mondays as well. But
I don't have a regular working pattern, and still I hate Mondays. Mondays can go fuck themselves. Hey, we're past the fucking watershed. I can swear now. I started after the watershed, to be fair. So, what else we got? We got favorite day of the week. How long does it take to make your videos in general terms? My videos in particular, I'm not going to lie, the Tonesmith Panda one took me an hour. The dumbass one I did for Saw, which was all text-based, took me about an hour as well. I think I could anywhere between an hour and 4 hours, I reckon.
How long did it take you to do the video where you've got like 12-year-old me in it?
I think that's weird. 2 hours.
Fucking hell. What, including going to the AI place to get it done, or was that edit? Or just editing? Is 2 hours?
To be fair, I literally just
Or have you been
it took-
accruing that stuff over a month and go?
no,
Yeah.
I just put your photo in, and I think I was dicking around at work one day and just thought this is really funny. This is going to be a song, and then whilst I was making your track, and then I went, hang on a minute, we could blow this up and make it a popcorn track. So I obviously just said, hey, AI, do this whilst I'm still working, and then about 2 hours editing.
Cool.
Best jelly. Oh, what's the best jelly?
Jelly? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Wagyu says, what's the best jelly?
If you're American, it's a jam, isn't it? If you're English, it's a jelly. It's like no.
Americans don't have pork pies, do they?
I wouldn't think so. I don't know, to be honest. I've no
Hello,
idea.
Uncle Graham. If you do have pork pies in America, it's probably shit. Come to Britain. That's probably the best jelly. The jelly that's between the hard crust and the pork. I gotta say.
I'm not the biggest fan of pork pies, even though I live in Pork Pie Town. I don't like them.
Oh yeah, you're melting, aren't you? Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You are pork. You are Mr. Pork Pie.
Yeah, it used to be called Mr. Pork Pie, but yeah.
Just so everyone knows, I did pay whatever the fucking hell 40 quid it is, so everyone else can jump in if you want, if you're brave enough.
If you're stupid enough, yeah, I'm here. Look.
What lighting system should you get for live gigs? Oh, that's a fucking long question.
What's your budget is the first question.
Yeah, that's where I was going to start with. If you've got $1,000, get yourself. Make sure you cover your bass systems. Make sure you cover face light. Make sure you cover backlight. And if you've got anything reflective on stage, like drum kits, bass nuts, and things like that, side light. Side light is amazing. Just do fixed first. Everyone goes to the moving lights. It's all pretty. It takes fucking forever to program, though. So just get your bass system in. Most venues will have a basic package in there anyway. So that you'll have face light, you'll have backlight, you might have some side light if you're lucky. And then you can start adding the vajazzle. For controlling it, I'm going to have to go for the paid system of Sound Switch. It is monthly subscription. It's a dick to use, but you can MIDI clock it. You can Ableton Live clock it. You can send MIDI triggers, OSC triggers. I've got a system where my Mac Mini this side controls my MacBook this side, and then my MacBook listens to Serato, which is the DJ music software I use, and Sound Switch takes the beat information and then obviously makes the light show behind me, and then I've used a DMX coming from that side to the movers and the flashing lights behind me, and that's how it works.
Yeah, you lost me at about the third word in. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah,
but that's how it works. It's literally just 3-pin XLR all around my room, whether it's sound or lighting.
That's your day job, isn't it? Though lighting that's what you're known for, sort of thing. Right?
Well, I don't like to confess it. I am a lighting designer, but it's only because I prefer doing sound. But the job entails more lighting than it does sound, because I'm spending more time at the lighting desk than I am the sound desk, because it's so quick and easy to just use the game.
Oh, we've got Grace in. Grace has turned up.
Oh, Gracie. Right. Hello, Gracie. Oh, actually, to be fair, let's do another hello.
Yeah.
Why not?
How many we got now? Do we got a number?
I don't know. 18 viewers at the moment. Okay. So, yeah, nice and steady. Hello, Grace. Hello. I've said hello, Probes, haven't I? VP, yes. Uncle Chrome, hello. Over here, pork pie is a hat.
Well, yeah, it is. It's that as well, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a pork pie hat, aren't they?
Old timey wimey.
Hang on, I'm reading it a minute. Hang on.
Is it a pork pie?
No, it's a cheese and lettuce sandwich.
It's a mountain rabbit sandwich.
Could be.
Pork pie is a character too from the Desmonds. Isn't pork pie also from the Beano? Or I think of Porky Pie. I want to say he's one of the Bash Street kids.
Yeah, it's probably Porky Pie.
Is it the fat one from the Backstreet Kids? This is such a fucking random thought.
It's too long ago for me to remember. Fucking hell. Beano would be like the 70s.
It's still going. I've got all my dad's
but I don't buy them now. I'm 62. I don't buy the Beano, so I'm not caught up with it.
I've got all my dad's old annuals, and he still gets an annual every year.
Having said that, my boss at one of my at a sports place, who's older than me,
fatty.
He still buys fucking comics. It's unreal. It's like 65 and he still buys comics.
I mean, I still buy comics every now and then.
Weird.
I know, right? Fucking disgusting with that behaviour. That money could be best used on synths.
Well, there's that.
Are you being censored? No, you're not. I got through the no error. Try again. When we talk tonight, that has done loads. I haven't seen you crop up. I haven't seen anyone crop up, actually. I am using Stream Deck for the StreamYard for the first time, so I haven't got a fucking clue how to use this. Should be inviting people, though. Oh, I can use...
It's working. I can
use share screen as well. I'm learning as I go.
There you go.
So yeah, Beano and Dandy, best comics. I remember having a Topper comic. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember Topper.
That thing?
Yeah. I remember there used to be a TV comic called Looking or something like that. That used to have like the children's shows listed in the back on TV as well. Used to have. It's a bit. Looking was like a. What was that horrible 1980s fucking thing that had bands in all the time, and the guy at the Pet Shop Boys used to write for it. Oh, I forgot the name of the fucking magazine.
It's before my time, I'm afraid.
I know, yeah. Someone in the chat must be as about oldish as me. I would shout them out, but that'd be rude, so I'm going to do that.
Big Red failed to send type messages.
Smash hits. That's it. Smash hits. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad had them as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a nice little flavour back to my youth reading them.
Yeah.
Although I did find my dad's Viz comics as well and found the Fat Slags really funny.
Smash Hits used to have like an interview of a band, and then whatever their latest song was, they would print the lyrics next to some tarty picture of them, so you could swoon over them, whoever they were.
Why that sounds like such a nice world to live in. Although you didn't have all this technology to do all this, more chaos.
World.
I don't know what chaos can I do, Grace? What chaos could I do?
Can you do a rectangle of some sort?
Why don't you join in and
come on in on your internet potato.
Come on in. I'll get Cyril away for you just for tonight. Cyril is the small orphan boy that fucks with Grace's internet.
Oh, okay.
I pay him handsomely. That's why I'm so poor.
And Grace has kindly said, "Fuck off, Cress." All right.
I mean,
that's a no, then,
you
isn't it?
Think it. What have we got? Who else can we pick up? I know Grace gets quite a lot of love. Who else doesn't get quite a lot of love in the synth community these days? I mean, Half God needs to do some more jams, so he's off the bloody list for the minute until he gets.
And it doesn't need to do some more. It needs to do another.
Saw I've already got a very well established basis and they are awesome, but we shan't inflate their egos anymore. I'm gonna pick someone in the chat. Wagyu. Has Wagyu made any music? I always see him in the chat.
He's done a hardware jam not long back. I'm not quite. I wouldn't want to say how long back, but it's a few weeks ago. He's done a hardware jam.
Yes, he did. He did the Darkness one. He's done quite a few. Oh, actually,
because he's the one who does really good AI videos, doesn't he?
Yes. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Let's see, can I get my thing to share? Oh God, here we go. Get Jarvis is added to the stage. Oh no, he's not. Hello, Jarvis.
I'm on the floor. I'm sorting and plugging things in. I thought rather than lurk, I thought I'd lurk in real life. Have you ever seen my face so big?
Oh, So it makes you big, but it doesn't put Cress in because Cress hasn't got video. That's awesome. I like StreamYard. StreamYard's clever.
It is. It's good. It's expensive though, right?
$35. Yeah.
A month. Come on. I don't like that. I don't like subscription model things. Anyway,
Oh, I'll pay it because I get paid for doing extra shit. I don't give a toss.
you don't have children.
Oh no,
Children
I
take
don't.
all my money.
A dog though.
You
Hang
have
on,
to
where is
feed
my
them.
dog actually?
Your dog. Yeah, your dog takes money. I can't.
What
see
are
the
you
chat.
up to then, Mr. Jervis? What are you
What's
doing?
that then?
What are you doing?
I'm plugging things in for tomorrow.
Oh, you are
I've got
prepping.
yeah, I've got this as well. This is
Oh,
the stuff you don't see me do.
right.
Because like every sort of Monday and Tuesday, I come in here and sort of tidy up from Sunday, and think, right, what am I doing on Wednesday? What do I need to do? Either practice, not going to practice tonight, or
There she is.
fiddle stuff. Doggy, doggo.
Giant dog.
Uh,
Yay.
I see the chat now. There it is. Help! I'm on the floor. Like a little. I feel like, you know. What are they called? The. Oh, come on. Tired as well.
It's too hot, isn't it?
Sorry.
Well, I've got aircon now, so I wouldn't come in here until it was on for an hour.
Aircon in Britain? That's insane.
Yeah, I bought it in winter as well.
What?
Oh,
You do it.
I made
Why
a
you play winter coats now?
purchase
Well,
on your
yeah.
behalf, get Jervis.
Go on. Did you?
I got a Streamlab for you. Sorry, a Stream Deck
You did. For
Yes.
me?
for you, for you, solely you.
Wow.
So that when I come and grab all my lovely PandaTech and make your system better with Companion, you're going to have a lovely little Stream Deck to control it all as well.
Flippity flops.
I
You'll
like
always
the
be
sounds
like
of this.
professional.
Amazing. Sounds very beautiful. And my day job from kind of like today.
Yes.
It's like a little bit of a 14-hour day yesterday. You know what that's like, doing a show.
Oh, fuck yes.
And you're in a professional environment doing a show. I'm in an amateur environment, which is worse because people don't know what the hell they're doing.
No
And they always
break.
think, you know.
It's all. So I normally support the amateurs, and they kind of go, "What's this about a break? Why are you taking an hour?" Because I'm part of the union, you muppets. I take an hour so I don't kill myself, and actually, it's not every 6
Or
hours;
you.
it's every 4.
Yeah, that's the appreciation of how hard it is to do that kind of stuff. We have this old gymnasium which is turned into a theatre space,
Yeah.
and like a 1950s, 1960s gymnasium, its entire one wall is entirely made of glass,
Oh,
and
joy.
because it's theatre space, it's been painted black.
Yeah.
So it heats up throughout the day, and
Yeah.
then we put black curtains in there, so there's no air. It was
Yep.
horrendous. So
I see your 1950s gymnasium and raise you a 1880s reading hall with the windows boarded up. I have to have a fan above the lighting desk and below the lighting desk just so it doesn't overheat.
Yeah, that's just the desk. What about you?
Uh,
Water over your head, but not the console.
I don't know how au fait everyone is with lighting desks, but we had a Strand 520 in there. I'm talking,
DMX.
yeah, good
Tell us
DMX.
about your DMX cable. How many universes have you got? You got 2 universes? You're mad.
I've got 2 universes actually. Fuck you.
Yeah.
One for incoming companies and one for us.
Good man.
So we had the Strand 520 and someone had replaced the CPU fan with something slightly smaller than what it should be. So I think it should have been a 55mm fan. It got replaced for a 45, and it was crudely cable tied on. And this lighting desk died. Literally, the last cue, the biggest point before what show was it? Footloose. The last point before end of Act 1, it died.
Yeah. And
like on the big button at the end before you fuck off for a beer. And after that, it just stayed on. And so we had to put the working lights on just in case it lost DMX over the whole building. And then I opened it up. I found a tower fan and I got about 20 cups of ice from the bar and just put it over. So instead of like operating it with the desk like coming towards you, I operated it like someone playing the synth like this, and I had to hit go like this, and it was just chaos. And they all tried to blame me for it. I was like, it ain't my fucking desk. I don't care.
Those things. I think the other thing with those kind of equipment as well is that they're generally left in a space that is open to the elements. So all the the air intake is pulling in dust throughout the year, and nobody does any proper maintenance on that kind of stuff.
No, not until we took over that venue. Actually, to be fair, this was previous to my company that I work with taking over that venue.
Yeah.
Now we've got an ETC ion in there. I take it apart, I change batteries, clean it, everything like that. Dust covers. If they don't put dust covers on it, I try and bill them an extra 50 quid for hours so that I can, this takes time for me to bloody clean it all. There's one in the studio that no one covered for a year before I got there, and all the faders didn't work. And this is why dust covers are so useful, or little dust brushes like you've got. I love your little dust brush.
Yeah, but I don't put any covers on mine. I'm guiltily looking around going like, I'm saying all this and I don't fucking do it. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
And one of the streams I think I'm going to do, it's kind of time's a real precious thing. The stream for me is giving me a fixed time to do music, but I think I might start using it for maintenance as well. So I think I might do a Kent. Well, autofocus and whip open the CS15 because some of the switches and certainly the knobs need a bit of lubing and de-dusting. So I think a good firm bristly brush rammed down the tight sort of and lifting the lid off and squirting inside, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, this is the point where I just say hello to who's joined in the chat. Hello, Recon.
Recon's here. Recon!
Yeah.
Recon! Welcome to the church! Love that, dude. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
So what's on the plan for tomorrow? Go on, give us a little sneak peek.
No,
the
secret,
still on the table.
Secret.
Sequencer, yeah. So the thing is, that means I've got to learn it a bit. I did play with it a little bit on Sunday rather, but I'm running at 50%, not nominal energy. So hopefully I'll have some more sleep tonight, and I'll have a bit of an easier day tomorrow, which will allow me that kind of headspace to sort of read the manual. Anybody do that? Anybody read the manual?
Not unless I really have to.
Yes, sort of.
I'm like you, Cressy. I just kind of play with it, and I like that. And then if I have questions, I reference the manual rather than "Welcome to the manual for the Pro 3. First of all, this is a knob. Press this button and this button, and you'll certainly get a free feather."
I find this is a good question. How do you learn your kit? So I find a good way of learning my kit is not just reading the manual. It's read the manual and then write in your own handwriting what you need to do. Because sometimes manuals are written in a certain way. Yeah. You're thinking, oh yeah, that's how you do it. Then when you actually go to do it, what they wrote isn't what you need to do.
No.
It's like a really good hint of what to do, but it's not actually what you really need to do. So I do like little lists of what to do. You press this, press that, hold this, and that should pop up in the display. And when that does that, then you can do that. Whereas they'll just go, what you need to do is press the R button, and then they go waffling off into some rubbish that doesn't actually tell you anything.
Yeah,
notebooks.
Or it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Notebooks are the future, and also the past. And it is. It's doing that. Crikey, look at this. What does all that mean? Hang on. What does it mean?
Yeah, I do all that shit.
What does that mean? No. See, look, polyensin. Exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, there you go.
I've got a notebook here. Look how many notes I make.
Yeah.
None. None. Because I
You can't
remember
write, can you? Is what it is. You're just owning up. You can't write.
I can't
Big
write.
X.
I've got
sign.
paper. Look at me, Daddy. I've got paper.
Well, to be fair, I stole this actually. It is a St. Austell brewery.
They make nice beer as well.
They make lovely beer. They do.
It's Cornish beer. I've been missing beer the last couple of days, and cider, and it's hot weather. It's just like
I've been missing the beer garden. I haven't been missing beer.
beer's in the beer.
I went down to where is it? Weatherspoons, and I had a Guinness Zero because it's lunch break and I can't drink on work.
I'm scared to do that. I'm genuinely scared to have alcohol-free alcohol because I think it would just make me want alcohol.
I would say the recent influxes in small beers and non-alcoholic beers have been massive. Working on in a venue with those things, everyone's going for the smalls and the no alcohols because no one wants to be hungover the next day, but they want to enjoy a beer.
Yeah.
The best one I have had has been Guinness Zero.
Yeah,
because it tastes like Guinness. And how difficult is it to have a Guinness, Guinness, when it's like a stout and things like that? So that's like even look how dark that is. That is my version of Guinness.
Filthy.
I know. It's literally called Darkness, and I know. I should be a sponsor for Exeter Brewery, considering.
Is that like a Seb beer? Is that dark?
More darkness than anything else.
The Seb Lord himself.
Can you see that's upside down?
He makes. Lovely.
What's that?
Does it matter? Is anyone going to? I might actually plug it in. Plug it in.
Is it your analog solutions?
Yeah.
Is it the right way round now?
Hey.
Is it the right way round? No.
I've got time for that. Plug it in backwards.
It'll be fine. It's the Australian version, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah, it's the Aussie version. All right, welcome to the Analog Solutions Australian model. The Fuse box, we've decided to man it upside down so that you can enjoy it while standing on your head. Don't try anything silly with this because it's a very special synthesizer, and I do believe that you'll get a lot out of it upside down or the right way up. But I prefer upside down. I mean, that kind of almost goes with Tom's philosophy. You know, the impulse command he made was like, what do these things do? Just play with them. And that was my first experience with Analog Solutions. And it was this. One day I had these most amazing sounds. It's like the deepest, richest, most fantastic oscillator. The next day it sounded like garbage, and it's all to do with me. It's like, okay, so not the instrument at all, but it was deliberately left sort of ambiguous as to what the controls did.
Ah, okay. So you have to discover how to make a sound out of it.
Yeah. Or just play with it, work out. Oh, hello, steady on. I'm going under. Send help.
Good luck.
Oh, it's in.
Isn't it just interesting though that how so many people have so many different approaches to how to make music, but we all sort of sound the same at the end. Of the day.
We're all idiots. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. That is true. It's alive.
I think if you have to nail it down, it's because we're all playful people.
Yeah.
And you have to have a playful brain to be creative. You got a slight side of being nerdy because you need to understand certain things.
Yeah.
But when you actually want to make music, you want to get that out of the way and just have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
I'm just gonna get a cup of tea. I'll be back in a minute. Just watch the stuff. Watch no one nicks it.
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure Jackson doesn't shit on the floor.
He wouldn't do that. He'd poo on the synth. He's doing an upgrade for the next one.
Yeah.
In between the keys, all dribbles.
Oh, so what's everyone have for dinner? Fuck you with your drinks. What's everyone have for dinner? I'm hungry.
Well, mine's boring. It's a cheese sandwich. So it's
cheese
too hot
and
to
lettuce.
cook. Can't cook. Is anyone cooking a meal in weather like this? It must be fucking mental.
Oh, fucking curry though! I could murder a bloody Macamala.
bloody hell. No.
Lasagna
Odd
as
man.
well. Oh.
No.
See, Leah makes this really interesting curry lasagna.
What? A
Yeah,
curried
she-
lasagna?
Yeah, so she uses chicken mince, tikka masala, and layers it in lasagna sheets.
Okay.
We saw it on TikTok one day and thought that's really good. And now it's just all she ever bloody makes, to be fair.
Still with cheese, though, as well, or not?
Curry and cheese. Here's an interesting. I'm actually going to put it in the chat as a poll. Does curry and cheese belong?
Get a cheese naan.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like you've also got paneer, but
Yeah,
I mean like
yeah.
cheddar
Like-
cheese.
Yeah.
Here's a question that I wouldn't know the answer to, therefore it's a question. Do in India, do they have cheese? Is that a
Yeah.
thing in India?
Yeah, paneer.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
It's like a cottage cheese. It's
Ah,
So,
straight
yeah.
from Muslim.
They also make a really nice butter called ghee butter.
Mm.
right.
Oh, I love it. Like if you want to use it sparingly, because fuck me, you use too much and it ends up being a chaotic mess. So don't ask me how I know that. But if you use like a little half a teaspoon of ghee to your tikka masala, because it's like what is ghee butter?
Clarified butter.
Yes. Thank God you're here, Jervis. Thank God.
I
Smoking
had
your
some in my fridge actually, which a colleague at work made and then handed over a jar to me. He's like, she said, I made loads. Have some. It's like, yeah.
Yes. So just adding like half a teaspoon to your tikka masala, even if it's from the jar, just makes it taste that little bit more authentic.
Oh, more thanks, definitely. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I'll make when you come up.
No.
I'll make you a nice curry.
Oh, that'll be lovely. I'll tell you
You'll
what.
get cake, obviously.
So my stepfather-in-law, is that what it is? Yeah, I guess so. Stepfather outlaw, because we're not married yet. He grows his own chilies, and he's grown me several black-eyed chilies.
Bird's eye.
Yes, yeah. Oh, it should be yar if it's bird's eye, shouldn't it? Captain
Ah,
Bird.
bird's eye. I got the pipe though, so we're there. Thing is though, I haven't
got the
got my
head.
sailor hat. I've got my cowboy hat, which kind of
Close enough.
I'm on
So it's
board
just
right
chili
now.
and beans for you, then, isn't it?
I feel like an extra out of Miami Vice. Not the pipe doesn't work now, but everything else does.
Yeah,
No,
you need a
it's not
cigar.
fun, is it? You're smoking.
You need a cigar on a speedboat, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I need to be doing, right?
If Magnum and Smokey did a crossover,
Oh yeah, the Magnum moustache. Yeah, there you go.
Come
You
on,
got
isn't
it.
it?
You got it.
I believe I-
You just need a red Ferrari to borrow now. So you
know.
part exchange your motorbike, get a red
hello
Ferrari.
Kent Spong, hello Kent Spong.
Kent's wrong. Hello, sir. Yes.
Is he in?
Oh, I think everyone loves a good curry, don't they?
Yeah. National dish, isn't it? UK's
it is.
national
It is
dish.
actually, yeah.
Masala is my national dish.
And don't let anyone tell you it's Indian. It's not. It's British. The Indians
Yeah.
made it for us.
Yeah.
But it's an interpretation of their cuisine, which is not anything like it.
Isn't that the same for Coronation Chicken as well? It was made by the Brits for the Brits because it's slightly
Well, coronation is curry, right? Curry in. So
just
yeah.
curry batter and mayo and chicken.
It's a bit like most Chinese meals are for English people. They're not strictly Chinese, are they?
There is a few, because I used to work in the Chinese, as you didn't know. Everyone bloody knows I did. Even Leah does. She constantly reminds me about that. So chow mein, young chow, and basically all the ones that have the Chinese spelling in it. So CHEOW for chow. It's not CHOW. Is authentic dishes. It's when they add sweet and sour barbecue. Oh, even to the level of hoisin, because hoisin's so difficult to come by when you come out into the impoverished areas of China. So egg fried rice is definitely on their staple of mixes because they have chickens and they have rice. But chicken fried rice, probably not, because that's what's kind of going to be. Maybe if the chicken's old. Yeah, need the eggs.
I miss Leeds mixed kebabs made by Indians. I've got an Indian takeaway at the road where you get a kebab in massive naan, and it's just ridiculous.
We've got 4 kebab houses now that serve kebab in a pizza box.
What?
It's a kebab pizza.
No. Yes, also there's one that does a kebab pizza, but they do a pizza box's worth amount of kebab.
Okay, now I'll take me 2 days to eat that.
It's still cheaper than a regular meal for 2 in KFC.
Yeah, but you're gonna need some fiber after that. Good for the colon.
Yeah.
Get that through. I got a mini colon. Just pushing it through right now. Oh.
God. Last time, so the last one we had was from a place called La Vita, and they also added in tikka chicken, and not quite burgers. What's the German version? Is it frikadellen?
Yeah,
frikadellen. So we had doner, chicken doner. Well, you know what I mean by chicken doner. Frikadellen, chicken tikka, and there was one more. What was it? It was a shish kebab in that box as well. And holy fuck, it lasted us 3 days because we couldn't we need our roughage. And I quite like to eat mine with potato based, you know, a few chips.
Nothing wrong with that. That's a good combination. Chips and chili, I like. One of my favorites.
Yes.
Even better if you do the sort of cheesy chips in the air fryer, and a bit of extra chili on there. You know, just
don't put cheese in my air fryer just because it fucks it up.
You can, but what you need to do is you need to put greaseproof paper down.
Yeah, we put tinfoil down on the bottom and put greaseproof paper on the top, but all the oil keeps on because our one pulls the air through the front and out the back, so all the fans get clogged. So cheese is a no-go.
Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Mine's like literally a big tub that is like, you know, I think the fan and the heater are on the top. So if you put the paper on the top, it's gonna burn. It's just gonna catch fire. So that's what happens sometimes. I catch myself on fire. But,
to be fair, we're obviously we're dinkwads here. We have no kids, double income, and we have a dog.
So what's that like?
Sorry. Yours are old enough to fuck off soon. Don't worry.
Oh well, he's never gonna leave.
Yeah, to be fair, my little.
No, they can stay as long as it can stay as long as they need to. That's you know.
They'll be wanting cars next.
They're not having. They can have 2 wheels. They can't have 4. I can afford 2 each. Not 4. Not 8. 8 wheels out. 4 wheels in. Divided by 2. 2 wheels. Actually, I think Shroomy would be good in a unicycle. To be honest. You know, size she is. I didn't need 2 wheels.
Yeah, that Henning Pauly's got one of them unicycles, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's
really good. It goes quite quick, doesn't it? You noticed?
Yeah.
It must be going like 20 to 30 miles an hour.
He brought that to Toman Synth Reactor, and he was like, "It's like what is going on?"
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, no, hang on, was it the Gearfest thing that I did? Toman Gearhead University, the guitar one. I went to that as well.
Yeah, he's a nice chap. He's a good chap.
He is a good chap.
Did you watch his? He did I'm not sure how. Maybe a couple of years ago now. He did a thing every week about producing an album, and he had like a band in and a singer, and he was doing the producing of it. He's using Cubase. You learn so many cool little tricks that he was doing. Like he was doing one of the things he was doing was backing vocals. He wasn't doing. He was recording the backing vocals, but the singer was singing them. And so he's doing it, and he went into all the backing vocals and chopped off. Literally, it didn't use any plugins to do it. He physically went in and chopped off the front of all of the words for the backing vocals because you only need one of the actual vocal to get the transient of the vocal, and then the backing can be whatever. You don't need the front end of it. Chopped it all off, and he showed you before and after. So it can sound messy if you leave them all in. If they're not perfectly timed, you chop them off.
Well,
you never notice they're actually missing now. It was a great little show.
Yeah, well, he went to what's the big music university in Boston?
Yeah,
Institute for Technology.
Is a really big, well-known one. I know what you're on about.
World class. He's got his degree from there anyway.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Any American viewers in the chat can rest
Uncle Chrome will be able to tell us.
Uncle Chrome, what's the university in Massachusetts? Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It's not that one.
It's not MIT.
It's in Cambridge, Mass, which is the other side of. I think that's part of Boston, but.
Is it bad that the only thing about Boston I know is Fallout 4?
Yes,
that's where I am right now. It is bad. It's a great place. It's a great place.
That's where they dump your tea as well.
Berkeley. That's it. Berkeley.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much, Uncle Chrome. So yeah, I did a gig there with Steve. He was inducted in. He's given an honorary degree in music at Berkeley. So we did a gig there back in 2007, 2008. It's before or 2009. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's just my head.
Yeah,
it's my head
a while ago.
See that whole thought process going like, I say 2008. Doesn't really matter.
It's not a quiz with points. You're not going to lose a point if you get the wrong answer. You're fine.
I'm always intrigued when people say, "Yeah, it was 5 years ago." No, it was 6 years ago. I don't give a fuck. Actually, to be fair,
it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Enhance the conversation at all. It's just that. Oh fuck, I don't know. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's the person being disappointed that they can't remember.
It's the blurring of history in your head, isn't it? You're not quite sure which year.
You need to share that your imperfection with the person you're with. I'm not perfect. I can't remember my name.
Oh God, I can barely remember yesterday.
I had a middle name once. It fell off. Where did it go? I think it's down here somewhere. God. Did I have two?
Double barrel name. Yeah.
Double barrel middle name. My daughter's got one of those. Give her loads of names. Come on, all of them.
There we go. Need to look competent. That feels right.
Yeah. The hashtag need to look competent. Yeah, absolutely. But it kind of does the opposite, doesn't it? Because you're then going like, I'm totally incompetent. I can't even remember my trousers. I'm not wearing any trousers. I am wearing shorts. Just the way you think that I've joined the conversation with my pipe hat and no shorts.
So, as it feels like that's launched into a natural conclusion on that segment of today.
I love how we got completely derailed. Whatever we were talking about,
I know. What the fuck were we talking about?
Ended up talking about curry, and then our inability to remember things.
I'm only 32 at the end of the month, and shit, I almost forgot my name. Hang on a minute. No, I'm only 32, and I cannot remember most of my 20s. Not because I was pissed. It's because I was working so much, and it's all melded into one because it's all been in the same building.
Yeah.
Do you remember when this happened? It was like, and people go, no, it wasn't that day, mate. It was a completely different show 3 years later. And I kind of go, oh shit, yeah, it was. Fuck.
Who's Wabbit in disguise?
Oh, you Wabbit in disguise.
Who's that? Who's?
Yeah. Who?
What are you talking about? Who? Child.
Yes.
Child.
Oh, karate.
Oh yeah, you child. He child.
Oh, me child. Other one.
He child. Old man. He child.
No, that way. I always get it wrong. What the fuck?
Where's Cressy?
Wrong. I'm invisible as usual.
There's a floating cat.
Yeah,
we need just like a little floating cat sort of
animated GIF somewhere.
Yeah. To represent you in your inclusion in the.
Hang on a minute. Let me see what I can do here because I'm actually running OBS at the same time.
RKE with his OBS.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
RKE.
He's got it up there. I'm using a webcam. You know,
that's
doesn't look too bad though. I don't think I did tweak with the settings. It's got manual override, so it's a decent one. But
okay. Where the fuck did it save? Oh shit! My file organization is terrible on this.
You can replace me with a pigeon or something.
No. Oh shit! That's me.
Elvira doesn't remember the 70s where Goo says she wasn't there. He skipped from the 60s, maybe the 50s. No, 60s. all those. She's like a hammer babe, isn't she, Elvira? Hammer babes. Oh, suits you, sir.
There we
Heaving.
go. There's Cressy.
Hey, there you go.
Thank you. That's really pleasant. Yeah, good.
Definitely.
At least I'm smiling, eh?
Yeah, that's a bit of a.
I think that's grimacing, not smiling.
Similar.
Something's going up the wrong hole there.
Yeah. All matron. Hello.
Hang on, it's here somewhere.
Oh, I think your noise cancellation killed that.
Yeah.
I got the very faint bit of "Oh, I do feel queer."
It's because I was on top of it.
Yeah.
Did that work?
Wow.
Yeah. Good.
Just, yeah.
Rubbish. Well, I've got my the aircon's running, so.
Okay.
There we go. Right. Well, I need to kind of finish plugging shit. I got this to put in.
Right. It's a new hat. Yeah. Okay.
Jason in the box.
Is it for your new headphones? You basically got 2 bass bins.
It's for.
You be careful. What you like? Get your head stuck. You know what I mean? Can you call A&E, please? I can't get my head out now.
So to the untrained eye, that's just
I'm stuck.
Is that you can either do widescreen or vertical. It's up to you.
Yeah, exactly. Portrait to landscape. It's for doing me content for TikTok. It's an isolation for me vocals.
Can I do that? There we go. That's a bit better.
This show tonight is better than Glastonbury. For one, the tickets are cheaper. And there's no wall.
They're not fucking free. I paid $35 for it, you prick. No, 44 even.
Yeah, it's free for us.
Yeah, free for us. Unless you send us a bill, then it's like, oh shit.
Oh my god. Yeah. Brilliant. Oh, thanks for doing this.
Thanks for coming on, mate.
Right.
I'm gonna disappear.
Yeah.
I'll still be in the chat, but I've got to get my hands and knees and untangle.
Yeah.
You don't see that. This is.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, bye.
Bye. I think he unplugged himself.
What?
Oops.
There we go. I've got my own little Cressy above my head as well. I can move him around as well.
Should be a black cat, not a white cat, but I'll let you on.
Oh, fuck's sake. All right, fine. I will make it a black cat.
You're going to invert it, aren't you? So all you're going to do is invert the fucking picture. Be a dark blue cat.
No, I'm just scrolling through Google's cats. Oh, that's an all right one. Yeah, let's have that one. I don't know why I'm looking up cats now. This is supposed to be a synth chat thing.
Yeah, well, synth cat. There you go. There you go. That's stupid.
I might crop it, actually.
That's. Am I a rock star? Because I look to be rocking.
You wish you was a rock star.
Do old rock stars get rocking chairs when they get older?
Oh shit, that's a bit too much.
Who knows?
Do they get older? Do rock stars just get older?
The really good ones don't. They usually end up having too many drugs and yeah.
The good old 27 Club.
The 27 Club. Yeah, not good.
Oh no, it's not. It's obviously not nice, but there we go. That's a bit better. And then just there you go. Cressy's in the corner. There we go.
I'm in the corner. Yeah, thank you.
Just going to rename that in this one. Rename Cressy's in the chat. I need a seagull for biscuit then, don't I?
Wow. Yeah, a seagull and a burger.
It's not going to be a burger, is it?
Hey, I bet he really regrets telling that story now. Like a lot, not even slightly. Like he really regrets. Like, why did I do that?
I think he regretted it as soon as someone said, "You know who's watching this stream? It's Panda."
You'll be clipping this, by the way.
Yeah. To be fair, I wasn't watching the stream. I missed that stream.
We still picked it up later.
Oh fuck yes! Timestamps and everything, recorded in full.
Now we're traumatising half God with the picture of the cat that looks like his old cat. Oh dear.
Oh, you can't win, can you? Right, fine.
No.
Fuck it. That is not a cat that anyone knows. Surely. It looks evil. It's got yellow eyes. Is that going to do it? No, fuck you. I don't want it, actually, because it's not an actual PNG. Fuck off.
Oh, you want it to move?
Yeah, of course I do.
Fluffy cat.
Evil cat. There we go. Do that one. Yeah, that looks like an evil cat. Green eyes as well. Ooh, pretty. There we go. Go there.
Oh.
You're there now. You can die.
You're behind the panda.
We don't like
move
that.
it.
We don't like that cat. There we
There
go.
we go.
There's Cressy in the chat. There we go.
Hello.
And that's how you derail 5 minutes of chat. And everyone's kind of going, but what cat?
Oh, Jonathan R. Cross is here. Is he
Hello,
been here a while?
Jonathan has been. He's been in and out like a yo-yo, though. I have spotted him a few times going, I'm back, I'm gone, I'm back, I'm gone.
He's obviously
Or like a panda in a
falling
train
into
shop.
the sofa, drifting off.
Oh, my God, yeah, it is 10:30. Where the fuck is my wife to be?
I don't know.
She's normally telling me off for something now.
She's probably watching a film or something.
No, she's not in the house.
Oh, right.
Me and Dogface. Yeah, no, just me and Dogface. Oh, wow, fuck it. It's nice and quiet. She probably won't hear this stream, so therefore I can say this. I got asked by the hens if I could do a few questions, and the last one was, what do you do when she's not in the house?
You untidy it, probably.
I'll tell you what. No. I'll tell you what. Without going lewd on the chat, guess what I do in the house when she's not here?
Not sure. You don't do the hoovering for a start.
No, she doesn't do the hoovering. I do the hoovering. But this
you
is
do the
something-
hoovering.
I'm not. She can't hoover. She hovers because all the dust is fucking left still there.
Oh,
It's not playing the train set. It's nothing like that. It's something
yeah.
that yeah, of course I would play the train set. I haven't had any time to play the train set. I've even got a second train set that I'm building my little nephews. Just a little loop, just for them to play with. But no, it's not. Try out makeup.
What?
Oh, I don't know. Probes just said that. Half got us to sing. I do that with anyone in the building, but I don't actually remember lyrics. It's actually a proven ADHD thing. We don't remember lyrics. We remember phonetic parts of songs.
Oh, okay.
So we don't learn the words. We learn the phonetics. So Leah's been winding me up. Instead of singing "I'm a different person," for 20 years I've been singing "I'm a different website."
Close.
It's Lola's
I'm a
theme
different
from
website.
Shapeshifters.
The fuck?
And I shan't try and sing that because everyone knows I can't sing.
As a person that writes lyrics, I'm terrible at remembering my own lyrics. Like, really crap. I have to write them down because I'll never remember them.
I think there's about 4 songs I can remember off by heart. Bohemian Rhapsody. There's a Muse song definitely in there, which I trying to pluck out of my head.
If you play a song enough, it will probably get ingrained in your head. But yeah.
Oh, there's a freestyler song definitely, and it's why people with ADHD prefer EDM. It's because there's so little lyrics to remember.
Who's that band who sang a song that the chorus was "Oh sit down next to me"? Who did that? Because forever and ever, I thought he was singing "Hose Me Down," not "Oh sit down."
I'm sure the Wagoogle would know.
James, there you go. That's Grace.
Okay.
Grace, get that one. Thank you.
Oh, we'll let you in. Oh shit, there's a Grace in the chat. Oh fuck. Oh, there's 3. Oh fuck. Oh
Can you hear
god,
me?
now your internet works.
Yeah.
That's good. I thought you said Cyril had fucked off.
Yes, he did.
You got a new potato in the house then that's powering your internet.
A new potato. I did get that allotment yesterday. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was strawberries.
Strawberries.
Pentium
Yeah, I got some of
potato.
them. Got an absolute mountain of strawberries. I'm trying to eat them all up before I go away.
Anyone else?
No.
How are you? You good?
Hot.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
warm.
who's not? Yeah.
Yes, yes. It's actually cooled down a
Bothered.
little bit, but yeah. Bothered? Am I bothered? Don't think so.
Oh,
I
fair
don't-
I
enough.
slept
cat is-
downstairs last night. I got a sofa bed, so I'll
Oh
put
yeah.
pull that out.
I'll be honest.
It's got to be a good 5 degrees.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Cooler
you know,
downstairs.
hot air rises and all that,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, very scientific of me.
I think
Um,
the answer to the question I proposed before Grace joined up,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
distractions.
Yeah.
I turn everything off, everything that makes noise, and just sit there in peace for 30 minutes.
Really? What? Even the fridge?
Yeah, even the fridge.
What, when
Fucking
Leah's out?
Yeah,
Is that what you do when Leah's out?
yes. I just turn everything off and just sit there and enjoy the peace.
And then you drop a massive breakbeat to finish.
Could be.
And then I get bored of the peace and then come into the studio. Yeah.
The cat does look real.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
It's
There's
actually
Cyril
quite
wearing
pretty.
back up again.
And it's sitting on the panda's head. It's brilliant. You need to get the mouth of the panda in the bottom left hand corner into a little animated thing, and then pick up Cressy's audio. And when Cressy speaks,
Oh, yeah.
panda's mouth goes flap,
Open and
flap,
close
flap.
mouth. Yeah.
With the cat sitting on head, that would be a perfect montage.
Can I just have a
hopefully,
cutout that I hold up with my mouse? Just move, and then when I went into mute,
You can
I'll
do
just
it
mute
manually.
it.
Yeah, you could do it with sticky back plastic and all that stuff, couldn't you?
Real
But you'd
makeshift.
definitely be on a par with John Arkham in his dancing lady in the corner of the screen if you could do
Yeah.
that.
Bloody hell. Oh God.
That sounds like you're going to do it.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm using the overlay on StreamYard, so I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do that, but I'll work it out. I promise.
Are you doing an overlay?
What?
Are you doing it in OBS, the overlay?
No. That's on StreamYard. Cress is on this little
The
bugger
cat's
here.
in OBS.
Yeah, the cat's in OBS. So Cress,
That's
start
in-
talking.
What? Hello. I bounce as I talk, do I?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you know,
I'm
you're
a
quite an
pogo
energetic
stick
public
cat.
speaker. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could get a camera, but I mean, it's just not me, is it? So,
No.
I am the man of mystery. Or
Yeah,
the
I
man
think the world
without
would
a
be
camera.
disappointed if you did that, wouldn't they?
I think there would be,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
If not, like, terrifying.
No, that's not what Cresshead looks like. It's a bit like when Marilyn went on camera, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, Cress.
So you just kick the cat out.
Let's pop you back on the panda head. There you go.
Thank you so
I was
much.
kind of hoping when your dog was on the screen that Jarvis's cat would come on the screen.
Oh, yeah,
Jarvis's
that'd be
cat
cool.
would come on the screen and they could have a little
They
sort of
have not virtually met, have they? Yeah.
wah, 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 wah thing. But
Oh no, she's more infatuated with me than she is with anything else.
Gobolino. What's Gobolino, Wagyu?
What is Gobolino?
Some
What-
kind of mystery cat.
I have no idea.
Slideshow Grace.
Unless Wagyu's talking about what you actually look like, Cressy.
Is that one of those cats with no fur? Is that what that is? Probably.
That's Cornish Rex, isn't it?
You're not bald. What are you on about?
I'm not. No, I'm
No.
not on the opposite of that. I am.
Yeah.
Way too much hair. But hey, there you go.
Grace, you must have someone who you want to, like, you know, put on a pedestal and chat about how awesome they are.
Oh,
Music-wise.
Jonathan
Just talk about me. I'm
Arcross.
amazing, me.
Jonathan Arcross. Let's put
Yes,
Jonathan
he's-
Arcross on a pedestal.
Yeah, let's
He's
do
there.
it.
He's ready to get embarrassed. He's sitting in the chat, so we can embarrass
Yeah.
him. I like the sprinkle masters sprinkling.
Tiny little man, isn't he?
You keep saying that. How tall is he? Is he like 4'6"
He's
or what?
about there. He's about there.
He's
He's
not
about
that small.
5'2". He's dinky, and I don't.
Mate,
I'm always-
everybody's dinky compared to you. So when you say someone's dinky,
Oh,
they
to
could
be
be
fair-
like 6'2".
I think
They're
the
dinky.
first time I met you, Grace, we hugged, and I could still see your forehead. Put it that way.
Well, I'm not even. I'm under 6 foot.
I could still see your forehead.
I'm 5'8". I'm the same height as Adamant. There you go. That gives you any Like,
And you're adamant about that.
That's a
totally random
as a
thing.
historical
sure.
reference, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a black
Right.
witch's cat with green eyes from one of those storyteller tapes. And
Right.
really
Okay.
helpful.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well,
Gobbling the
So,
witch's cat.
Jonathan
What you're
Arcroft.
gobbling the witch? Yeah, Jonathan Arcross. I mean, Sprinkle Master, say no more in a way, isn't it? There's not much to say about Jonathan Arcross in this musical. Genius, but he makes it seem so effortless.
I know. I said it
Yeah,
earlier on. I
it's-
don't understand techno. Honestly, can't work it out. But it is just genius what all you techno heads do.
And how long did he take to pick up that Oxy one? Like a week. Then he was
Yeah.
like, I got it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
got it.
absolutely.
got it.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it's-
to be honest, I hate him because I'm now every week fighting the urge to buy an Oxy One.
it's it. I've tried many a sequencer, and I don't think the Oxy one suits me. But I think as
No.
I've actually seen Jonathan Arcross in the flesh jam out for 40 minutes, I think I can say it does suit his style.
Did he have
much
the
so.
Oxy One in Manchester?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Jonathan Arcross, did you have the Oxy one in Manchester? I think you did.
He must have done, mustn't he? Yeah.
Must have. I think it was very fresh.
He's 5'7".
5'7".
So he's one
Yeah,
inch
in
shorter
pump.
than
Good day.
Adamant. Yeah.
In pumps.
No, he's the Sprinkle Master. He transcends humanity. Come on, Badge. You know this. Or Padge Voop, as we should say. Yes. 5'8",
like-
standing on a push.
I feel like if I
Totally,
push
isn't it?
Jonathan Arcross, he'll be 2 foot tall. But yeah, no, it was like I think this is a good platform to build people up and make them feel awesome. And like I think Jonathan Arcross's music is sublime. Which mad bastard said you could do jazz and techno at the same time? It's Jonathan Arcross,
Yes.
Yeah.
and that's I did the sprinkle.
That's his thing,
yeah.
isn't it? That's what defines him, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also like I think the sound.
Have you ever seen JC's shorts that he does when he's just playing the piano in the another part of the
yes.
house?
Yeah,
it's just
He did one
beautiful-
for Christmas,
Beautiful
didn't he?
piano.
Just
yeah.
playing the piano.
It's
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Just lovely.
wonderful
Yeah.
stuff.
He's way too
And it was-
fucking talented.
It's
Rinky-dink piano.
like a melding of two wonderful worlds, isn't it? Because
Mm.
not everyone understands jazz, not everyone understands techno, and definitely no one understands jazzy's
Jazzy
cool.
techno.
Sprazzy Jinkles.
Brassy Jinkles. Yes,
Sprazzy Jinkles. Okay, right. Well, it's quite easy to big up Jonathan Cross because he's fucking amazing, and it's not difficult, is it?
Yeah.
Who else should we pick up?
as seeing as you're ill, find links to Cornish jazzy sprinkles and who else did we chat about? Was it Wagyu?
We go John Alchemy. He's rather good. Well, he's not even rather
He's
good. He's
rather
rather
good.
amazing.
Rather
He's
good.
just a virtuoso at techno, isn't he?
Yeah, really good.
I don't.
Really
I do want to like pull away from admins of hardware jams, though. I feel
Yes,
it's like
I think that's probably a good idea.
slightly
I was
a
just
little
thinking-
bit pointed,
I was just
isn't it?
thinking, who can we think about outside of the Hardware Jams box?
Inhibited. I love Inhibited's music, and he's not
Yeah.
far from me.
Yeah, he's absolutely unique and a bit of a revelation at times.
Yeah,
And clever, and he's studying hard. Well, I think he's studied for a long time the whole world of microtonal tuning or alternative temperaments. Jeff Mills, yes. Well, he is a genius, yes.
Who was the guy on Hardware Jams this week who did the oscillator thing?
Oh,
That
Tom,
was am-
Attic
that
P.
was am- that was
Attic P, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
That was
Tom Waddle.
amazing.
He's a lovely man. I've met him. He came up to turned up out of the blue at an EMOM in Sheffield. He didn't play, but they'd actually been up in Yorkshire on holiday, and
lovely.
I think they'd either come into Chef on purpose for the night, stay the night so that he could come to the EMOM, or they stayed on for an extra night. I can't remember quite what happened, but made a real effort and just appeared, didn't tell anybody he was turning up, and just appeared. Hi, I'm Attic P. It's like, bloody hell, this is amazing.
Wow.
It was a really nice, a really nice moment that was. And he's a really, really, really good guy actually. Where's he based? Isle of Wight.
All
I knew
right.
it was south. I didn't realise it.
Yeah, long way from Sheffield, but
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
yeah. Yes, the Attic P Secret Santa. That's right. Well, me and Andy did Attic P Secret Santa a couple of years ago, and it was a really nice one to do, actually. And yeah, Wagger, you'd be well suited to an Attic P tribute, definitely.
Oh God, yeah.
That oscilloscope thing was genius.
It was amazing.
A lot of his jams are genius. Do you remember Inky used to love his jams, and she used to love his wallpaper even more.
The thing I really liked about it was his transition from doing. I think he started on the video. He was doing left and right, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But then at some point, the Hardware Jams logo rolled in. Like, what the fuck? He can do the Hardware Jams logo.
Oh,
and then he split it into four. Yeah. It's fucking clever shit, that was.
Evening Discipline Commotion. So I actually took a MP3. I know it's an MP3. It's shit and all that. And stuck it in an XXY online oscilloscope, and fuck me, it looks awesome. I want to play with shit like that. That was genius.
Well, you took an MP3 of his music.
Yeah. Just stuck it in
that jam and put it in. Does it look like the Hardware Jams logo?
It does, but the thing with the bitrate from MP3 is it distorts it too much. So it was a lot cleaner with the original oscillators doing it.
Do you know what it reminded me of? I mean, it was really, really clever. I don't mean to diminish it in any way because I think it was genius, and it's actually a lot simpler than the thing it reminded me of, which was and Apexton did this very famously. There was some software around a long time ago, which I think is still around in some iteration, called Metasynth, which is like a visual synthesizer. So you can, your sort of left to right x-axis is time and the y-axis is pitch, but you use images to denote pitch over time. And obviously more than one line is like a chord or multiple sounds, So, and then you can use color to determine panning information. And Aphex Twin rather famously put a photograph of himself through Metasynth and recorded the sound, which was kind of just a freaky dronescape. And then people were like running the sound back through Metasynth and seeing a picture of Richard James emerging from the mess, but it was all rather blurry. But that it's not oscilloscope, because oscilloscope's like live action, whereas Metasynth would have been a processing thing. So you just sort of run it through and record the output sort of thing. But it did, but I think that oscilloscope thing, responding in real time to, musical changes, really clever.
Yeah.
It's just something different. It's like, wow. It's like, because the thing with hardware, I know, sorry to go on about Hardware Jams, but you don't know what's coming up next, music-wise or video-wise. And it's always interesting.
That's the joy of it, yeah.
It's always interesting. You know what I mean?
That is the biggest. Go on.
No, to me, it's because it's unpredictable. It's you want to watch it. You're not go down a road that's it's just another one of those and it's another one of those. It's like even if someone's doing similar sort of music, they might be really pushing the boat out on the video of it. It's always something new and interesting.
Yeah. And what I was going to say is it's the single biggest parallel to me between the Hardware Jams experience and the EMOM experience is that variety, and the fact that 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes later, whatever, but in a relatively short period of time, you're going from one thing to something completely different.
Yeah.
And, at an EMOM, if someone's doing something and you're really just not into it, you relax because you know that very soon something completely different will be happening. Yeah. And so you can just nip out and have some fresh air, or you can go to the bar or go to the loo, whatever, it's like it punctuates your evening. And that's the wonderful thing about EMOMs is that sort of the only thing for sure is that each and every act will be different.
Yeah.
And I think that's the same. That's the common denominator with Hardware Jams right there. But you're right. I love that part of it really. And
everyone brings their own experiences into the mix as well, because there's quite a lot of people who make jams from emotion. There's quite a lot of people who make jams from technical ability, and then there's quite a lot of people who make jams from just dicking around. To be fair, there's nothing really driving that force other than I want to learn this shit. And it's very difficult actually to work out which one's which until you do hear, obviously the DMATs who are technical wizards and the Grace Griffins who are absolute geniuses at everything modular, but have spent many a year tuning their ears to what sounds good and what sounds bad, because your day job obviously is sound. And then you've got the lovely people like Davey the Hug Monster, who predominantly VST. Obviously, we don't shit on the people who use VSTs and DAWs, but makes amazing music. It's such a nice little wraparound, like with everything electronic music. I feel, because I've got to go out into a field in 10 days, whatever it is. I ain't got a fucking clue. I have not got a clue what I'm doing.
Okay. We got someone I was just thinking about. Sorry, I'm butting in. It's rude, but Ray Banks just popped in.
Oh, fuck.
I was just thinking, when you said bigging up musicians, I was just thinking about how 2 weeks in a row, back in the Hardware Jams conversation, we've had brand new jammers winning the poll.
Yeah.
So our friend there, Rave, and also an F32,
Yeah, F32.0, yeah. F32.0, stunning work.
I'm pretty sure we had one in the past, and I think it was either Synchrotron or Anamotion.
I think Synchrotron came in and he won it straight away.
Someone won it on their first one, so they're not the first two to do it, but it's the first time we've had two in a row in that way. That's fucking unheard of.
Brilliant.
There was definitely one
brilliant.
where Inky.
So there you go. Yeah, you should blush, Ray Banks. That is very blush-worthy.
I'm so glad you're here as well, because I really wanted to chat about your setup, because my God, it looks plush. Ray Banks stuff, like you see quite a lot of surface stuff, but you dig deep within, like underneath the tables, and it's all rack mount gear, and I'm kind of drooling, looking at it, going, please, can I have it? Obviously, I spotted the E32 as a EMU sampler. Which one was it? I can't. I spotted that first. I was like, I want it. I've not actually touched any EMU samplers. It's the only brand I've not touched. So yeah, been doing it since the 80s as well. So
wow,
that's quite a long time. I mean, Cress, you started in the 90s, didn't you? And Grace,
80s
as well. And Grace, when did you start?
What, electronic music?
Yeah,
early 90s. In the 80s, I was a kid, but I was playing drums in a punky rock band.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, this will be yourself, because I only started when Volkers only came out. So
you're way too young. You are. Yeah.
I know, but it's a kindred spirit, isn't it? I understand what you lot are talking about. I was brought up on electronic music from birth, for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm. Well, me and my mate, he had a ST and an S1000.
Oh, good pairing.
And he had an Emax 2, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how I learned sampling and MIDI sequencing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the beginning of all that. And I think that's when I had my SH101 back in those days.
Is that what converted you over into doing electronic music? Your friends that had it?
Anamotion, hello.
We're just speaking about you.
Yeah. What converted me to doing it? Well, that particular.
If you were doing drums before and doing whatever, what was the impetus for you to move into it?
I had to sell my drum kit at some point because I was absolutely brassic and I had to fix my car. So that was, and I'd stopped playing them really, and then the next chance I got to get any gear, it became electronic music gear rather than replacing the drum kit. But actually, that friend who had the ST and stuff, he was the third person who was in the band with Andy and me way back in the 90s. By which point I started acquiring electronic music gear. So when we had our mad improvisational band, we all had loads of kit by then. So
Okay, so collectively, You had a massive studio's worth of kit. Ah, cool.
That's what happened was we would all kind of raid our setups to go and do gigs, and then eventually it became like, why don't we just put it all in one room together and build a studio out of it? And we recorded an album. It was quite interesting how this is turn of the millennium sort of time, late 90s. We had 2 computers. One was running the audio and one was running the MIDI. We had 2 desks, one for audio, one for MIDI stuff. We had a mountain of rack gear. We had 2 Jaspers full of analog synths. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff. Hang on. Hold on.
I think Cyril's fucking with you. I might not be paying him too much. So Ray Vank started with an S50. Let me just remind myself what an S50 is. Just because
Roland. It's a Roland.
Sampler bed.
Yeah, I was just thinking, is the S50 the rack version or the keyboard version? So S50, the S50 came before the W30.
Oh, okay.
If that helps you at all.
Yes, I see it now.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Right.
Oh,
so that is the. Oh, it's backwards. Well, you have to use your imagination. That's the album that's the album that we did, me and Andy and Rupert, and we had a little equipment list inside it from the studio, and it says we used this mini megaphone, 2 computers, guitar tuner, 2 mixing desks, Tibetan singing bowls, 4 samplers, pop shield, 8 monosynths, acoustic treatments, polysynths, 7 polysynths, an orange blanket, 2 drum machines, an octopus, which is an octopad, 2 MIDI controllers, SQ Prunes Pro 1s, 13 effects units, Pat Pending's Monster Effects box, 8 dynamic processors, an FRG7, which is a shortwave radio, Rainstorms by God and Wind by Andy.
Wind by Andy.
Which is, of course, was a reference to him to making wind sounds on an SH-101. But
still got that.
Could be misinterpreted. But yeah, that was our album. I did that sleeve.
Nice one.
Woman's texted me in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, ignore me.
Get off the telly, she's saying. Make my tea.
No, just
the Prune, yes. Yeah, Prune is a popular name for a Pro 1. Yeah. That was an Andy Bonal as well. Yeah. Will Joseph, hello.
Will,
what is all this about? Music should be the centre. I think it is. I don't think there's any debate there, Will.
Oh, absolutely. I think we're all. I don't think there's not a time where I don't have music on, apart from now, actually. Like, when Leah's fucked off. When Leah had fucked off. That makes sense. Oh, I've got nothing powered up ready to play any music. Oh, well. Oh, so with what? So we've got quite a few other people. Where
I've got a question for you, Sam.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Does Leah play any music kit? Has she tried? Have you tried to get her interested at all?
In theory, she plays recorder, piano, and guitar. I've never seen her do it though.
Okay, interesting.
I think she takes one look at this room and goes, "My grade 3 in piano probably can't face up to this." That's just a theory on that one. Because she's very she doesn't have many.
So it could be in the future she might be a guest musician on one of your tracks.
I mean, if she wants to come in here, but she normally walks in here and goes, "It reeks of booze," and walks out again.
Well, it's just a thought. You can see.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've tried to get her interested in it. I got her on the decks at one point, which was fucking hilarious. She couldn't quite count to 4.
Well, yeah.
Waltz DJing, yeah.
Waltz DJing, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually, to be fair, I took a guy under my wing. COVID? We were bored out of our fucking skulls, and this is the main reason why I got back into mixing. To be fair, is because I bored out my skull. I've got nothing to play with, so I'll buy a couple of a shit controller and a laptop and that. And then he was like, "How do you do that?" And I was like, just do this really, and then it sort of sounds all right. And then he was like, how do I get that? And I was like, oh, have you got 300 in your back pocket? No, but I can save it up. And fair enough, he did save up, and
cool.
he's now out in Exeter doing gigs way more than I do. To be fair,
well,
yeah, he's out. Who was he supporting? I think he's supporting a lovely gent I know called Andy Holdsworth in September. And Andy, from my perspective in Exeter, is actually a very big trance DJ, and to have him just before Andy is like big. So
yeah.
Kudos to my mate Jack. You'll see him with his blue hair every now and then on my stream.
I've seen photo. You've posted in Instagram with him, haven't you?
Yeah.
He's the one I went to Mallorca with last year.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I'm glad he's doing well. That's good.
Yeah. So
whilst she's in the chat, we should big up Anna Motion.
Yes,
I think she's definitely meritorious of a big up for the music.
Yeah,
and makes lovely music. Yeah, and
I'm
actually, Disciplined Commotion, who is a demon on that synth. He plays like a maniac.
Who did I spot?
In the best possible way. Yeah.
Laughing at Oblivion.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah.
Working really hard at that Squab, wasn't it? Laughing at
Yeah. Pyramid. Yeah. Did you know he does a little? He's got a little thing that he does on his channel. There, he talks about some tunes that have tickled his imagination. I don't know how often he does it, or if he's still doing it, but he's done a few, and it's like a little. I don't know. I don't know if podcast's too pretentious, but he just sort of goes, "Well, I've listened to these tunes, and it's all like tiny channels on YouTube, and he features them, and I've watched a few of those. They're really good. He just talks about a few tunes and what he likes about them, which I think is really good. It's not quite a review show, but worth a look. Have a look at his channel sometime.
Okay.
Yeah. Apollo Honzo. Oh, I do love Apollo Honzo's music. I only see him on Saw. I don't see him on Hardware Jams, but it's very good stuff. It's like 80s angst with synths. It's my best description. Yeah.
80s angst with synths.
Yeah, but it's not rave angst, because rave angst will be ravey angst with synths.
So 90s.
I would like to know how Jonathan R. Cross got into
Jazzy Sprinkles.
Yeah, how did that happen?
The story of Jazzy Sprinkles. Yeah, we want to know what the story of Jazzy Sprinkles is.
Get him on the show. Come on, JC.
A future show. Try and get him on.
Oh, not DC. Go and practice your playing in your sleep. Yeah.
So I completely forgot about the cheese thing. The majority says cheese doesn't belong in the curry.
It doesn't. Well, it does. If it's a paneer.
Well,
I did mean cheddar cheese. Sometimes I do put cheddar cheese on my curry.
Well, it's just a common, aren't you?
I might have to go now.
Yeah, it's from down south. It's what they do down there.
Are you telling me you don't put cheese in your curry? You don't dip your chips in your cream egg?
What?
I mean, you put Marmite.
Actually, there's a question, Cressy. When you're at McDonald's, and do you ever have vanilla milkshakes?
I don't do milkshakes.
No. Do you have the chips? They're fries.
Yeah.
I remember when McDonald's was new in the UK, the biggest decadent thing you could do is get some fries and dip them in the vanilla milkshake.
What?
Oh God!
I would never think to do that.
They ran an advert about that a few.
What?
Back in the whenever it was is when it was all like, oh, it's a McDonald's, that's exciting, which was like a lifetime ago or 2 lifetimes ago probably.
It's a while ago,
yeah. And that was the thing. Oh look, you can do this because of course I don't know if it's true now, but back then the milkshakes had chicken fat in them. So it was kind of eating chicken and chips, yeah.
Where are you? What?
Really I heard about chicken fat in the milkshakes. Yeah.
I doubt it's true anymore, but yeah.
No, probably not.
It's like KFC's gravy is made out of all the scum out of the back of the fryer, isn't it?
That's probably true. That one.
Yeah, Epic Brain Freeze, exactly Wagyu. That's it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
But no one dipped their chips in their cream eggs. Is it just me?
No.
What?
Hell, what are you
I'll
on
have
about?
to. I've got a cousin who's infatuated with cream eggs. I might have to suggest that one to her. See how it goes down. She might just throw cream eggs at me, which would be welcome because they're nice. But yeah.
Yeah, no one's won the mystical white one, have they? Or what? Of
The
gold
mystical
leaf.
white cream egg.
Well, yeah. They always run the bloody promotion. You find them
It's a
white cream
Kinder
egg.
egg, isn't it?
What, a Willy Wonka style? There's a special
Yeah.
white cream egg. No, I don't know that.
I've never heard any
The
stories.
Orbits, that was a place, wasn't it? The Orbit, goodness me. Yeah.
The Orbit. What was that?
It's a club in Morley in the 90s. Yeah. In Leeds.
It's up north stuff, mate. You wouldn't
Yeah.
know.
Up north.
Yeah.
I very rarely
Except
go
north.
north.
Thankfully.
No one can deal with me. It's like I get northern accents and I can't understand them. I come up and put on my broadest Devonian accent and I'm like, nope, gone.
For anyone who's interested, Jonathan R. Cross has in several posts listed out his life story. If you want to read it,
You did ask him, so yeah, you should read
I did.
that
I
now.
did.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what
Read it
I'm
out.
pointing it out for.
Read
If
it
you
out.
like- Oh, no, you
always
read it out.
Narrate it with your best sort of, I don't know, narration voice.
Always played
Morgan Freeman.
Always played the piano. Had a jazz band at school. Attempted to go to Leeds College of Music to do a jazz degree. Went clubbing after the Orbit Morley. Went home then 20 years later and joined Hardware Jams. And the as I started to do. I went Devonian then.
He's struggling, isn't he? Big words. Come on, you can do it.
Live streams. And it's jamming on top. That's it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
went from Morgan Freeman through Wurzel Gummidge and then back to me.
A bit more Wurzel Gummidge, I think, than Morgan Freeman, but yeah.
Morgan Gummidge.
Yeah, he's got his Sunday head on, hasn't he? How do you even know about Wurzel Gummidge? You're too young for that.
I can watch TV, you muppet.
Yeah, but he's out in the 70s, Wurzel Gummidge.
Are you
weren't
about
even
to say that I'm
born.
too young for the Muppets too?
Well, yeah.
My grandmother had a lot on TV. I
Sounds
remember
like it.
watching Porridge. I remember watching Only Fools and Horses.
I've got Porridge on DVD.
I've
Great
got
show.
Porridge in the cupboard.
Not quite the same, but yeah.
Actually, to be fair, it's on top of the fridge. Don't know why.
Oh. Are you talking about videos of the Orbit, you two Leedsy people? Yeah, I bet you are. Gonna have to go looking for that. Yeah. Claude Young at the Orbit. Go and find a young JC on a video from the 90s.
Partying his tits off.
That's funny, Wagger, because I might have been as well.
Well, that's weird. Hearing so many people may have been in the same place at the same time.
Well, it's hard to know
Maybe
for
you-
sure for a number of reasons.
Yeah.
Mostly very hazy memories.
Yeah.
Was it very hazy in the club?
And it was very well. It was also over a protracted period of time, I suppose. But to be sensible,
It's not
Lots
a
of
lot.
custard was consumed.
lots of custard and a bit of ice cream.
I see. It's not like many massive name clubs now that are in the UK that people go to. I mean, I think Motion Bristol is even closed now. That used to be the one from my area, anyway. And then I loved Printworks. Printworks is awesome to go to, but it was all very much stare at the DJ with your phones up in the air.
What?
Printworks is reopening, isn't it? Printworks.
Oh, Printworks is reopening. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Just drum sheds as shit.
Well, it's horrible, isn't it? Yeah.
It is.
You went there, didn't you? You went to Drum Sheds.
Yeah. I went to Drum Sheds.
Yeah.
What was it, last November to go watch Fatboy Slim, and I had to stand in a very particular spot so it didn't sound like a fucking cavern. And to be fair, they've got 3 rooms there.
Was that particular spot inside a bass bin?
It was as close to the bass bins because it was all flown PA. Which is kind of sad a little bit, to be fair, because I prefer the old systems where you had point source. Line array sounds great in a field, and it sounds great if you tailor it to the room. But if you just throw some line array up in the air, it will sound like a fucking cavern, and I hate it. And it's just a little bit of due care and process. Putting up a few cloths behind the audience and things like that will make it sound a bit better. I mean, to be fair, the whole experience was sold to us like a 360-degree experience, and it was just one really, really long video wall. So I was kind of lost on that a little bit because it was 270 degrees at best. So they clearly didn't work out the tech before they sold it. But it was still a good night. I wouldn't argue that. I much preferred the smaller rooms, though, because what was they? They were pretty much like the kitchen of an IKEA and a crew room of an IKEA. It's basically just having a rave in an IKEA. That's all Drumsheds is. That's all I can say. And it sounds exactly how it is. So yeah, go. The Printworks is so much better because
it's a remarkable building anyway, isn't it? Printworks is quite an interesting space.
How they used the space was amazing as well because they used automation on lighting bars and
that's right. Yeah.
And then they had a really nice tall, like 16:9 screen, but mounted vertically at the one end. And then the stage was nice. It's like it felt a bit more like an old club where you're not so centric on looking at forwards and looking at the DJ. You had so much building work around you, and the sound was very clever as well because they delayed subs every other post. And had a couple of tops on top of it as well. I'm a fucking sound nerd. I'm really sorry. So that basically, no matter where you stood,
don't apologise.
It was delayed beautifully, and you had perfect left-right audio no matter where you stood. Whereas in the case of Drumsheds, it was done terribly, and it's by the same people. So
it was Brit Road did it. Yeah. Money is what that's about.
Yep. Yeah, and the most pathetic VIP area I've ever seen is basically a bunch of scaff in the corner. Literally that.
Where? The Drumsheds?
Yeah, because we started off by the VIP area on stage right, and then we slowly moved towards the centre of the stage where the front fills were actually giving us some audio. So yeah, not my favourite venue. I think my favourite venue so far has been... You're going to hate for me. It's actually been Butlins. The Red Room of Butlins sounded awesome. And it's basically just a shit little room, but it just felt so good. The music felt good. It felt
is that Canberra Sands?
No. Sorry, that is Minehead.
Minehead. That's where they did All Tomorrow's Parties, isn't it?
Yeah,
Minehead. Yeah. Bands there, yeah.
And it's just like a small little room there. And I saw it in the skyline. I saw it in the little pub area. They've also got a second gig area and a pool area. And out of all the sounds I heard, that one was by far the best. So yeah, nice little random fact from the Panda's life there.
Minehead. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We did gigs there. I've done a couple of gigs there.
Yeah, I need to get back on that.
Some of the All Tomorrow Parties things were really good.
Yeah. Oh, 420 Day was amazing.
Oh, is that when you went to that park in Bristol and saw all the sound systems?
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Now that's probably my second favourite time I was in front of sound systems. The one previous being another 420 Day. Yeah. Right. I feel like we have hit a bit of a natural conclusion just because I haven't had any dinner and it feels like 2 hours is normally my streaming time anyway.
Yeah.
How does everyone feel about that?
Yeah.
As it's the first one, I kind of can make up the rules. So,
yeah. Make up the rules. Minehead. The heat.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming onto the chat, Grace and Jervis. Right. I know you're somewhere in the chat, and Cress.
Cool.
I want to see the cat bounce more. The cat's not bounced enough.
Cress, get talking.
What? Hello, 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 hello.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. Mr. Wiggle.
Awesome.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm going to keep that for a future one.
Oh, there you go. There's a future guest to get on. He's just dropped in. Septic smile.
Oh yeah.
He'll be
Get
good,
fucked.
he'll be good to talk to.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, get on here now, quickly.
Yeah, come join. Fuck it. Why not?
Cause chaos.
Start again.
Start
I haven't
again, yes.
ended it, to be fair. You got a phone, you can join in. The link's right at the top there. I haven't changed it, I hope.
Come in for 5 minutes of mayhem. Why not? What could go wrong? Apart from Sam muting everything.
He's
That'd be
just going to turn up and quick heap the abuse on everybody after we've been so nice to people. Seb's coming to go, nah, you got it all wrong.
Just build people up a little bit. I mean, I love Seb music. I mean, I've
Build
had
people
great
up a little bit to then let Seb loose on them, I think is quite possibly
right.
the most irresponsible idea you've had today.
Yeah.
Seb's done some good. I remember Seb doing a hardware jam on a train with
Yeah.
a pocket operator.
Yeah.
And it wasn't shit. It was fucking good. And it was his phone. And I think you could see in the reflection people walking by the seats and whatever. It's like, that was. He's a cool dude. He is.
I miss Seb's location jams when he went on location and did jams and got his daughter to
running
film
around.
them.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
It was in an apple tree orchard one day. Doing
the
running around.
blowpipe. Yeah.
Yes, that was brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant.
That's an
that was.
all-time classic.
Yeah.
That was absolutely brilliant. And then the abandoned buildings ones were always kind of quality as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Brilliant,
the orchard one, it was all like rotten apples and
Yeah.
a meditation on death of some kind. And then when he went organ hunting, did you see those ones? When he'd go and find old churches with disused organs in them. But of course, he rapidly became known as the organ hunter.
Brilliant.
Yeah, we love those.
Yes.
Do more of those, Seb, please, because they're really
Yeah,
funny.
really good.
I know you probably haven't
do it.
got time, but those are great. Very
Yeah, you
funny.
busy bastard.
Yeah. Earning a crust.
That's my chouse, you cheeky son.
Get on here and defend yourself then.
Yeah, come fight me.
That's your collection of organs.
Yeah, we never worked out really whether they were keyboard based or human.
Well,
It could be a bit of a mix.
I think that's the point.
Are you also naked sat on a sofa, Seb? Because I feel like half the chat is right now.
Is that everybody's excuse?
Nobody wants to see this right now. It's like, okay.
I think that's a good point to stop.
Yep. That feels natural. Yeah, thank you again, Grace. Thank you again, Jervis.
All
joining
right.
in.
Yeah, no
Greg
worries.
joining in. And I shall see everyone.
Hey,
probably tomorrow
before you go,
night.
Cressy, did you watch that video that I linked to you? The cassette tape one.
Yes, I watched it. Yeah.
He's great, that guy. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah. Good stuff. That was a good, good
yeah.
one.
Oh
that.
shit! Actually, that's not a bad one to grab and pin in the chat for useful knowledge for everyone to play with at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Now I've got
Most
to
of
find-
his streams are reviewing modular equipment, but that one was
Oh,
really
right.
different. And
Yeah.
he's DIY'd an album basically, and I thought of you when I saw it. But he's
Yeah.
he does good modular.
I'm looking on
It's
the
kind
same website for the cassette duplication. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
He's quite a resourceful chap, and I think I know it's not really a thing, but the way he talks about the stuff he reviews is really very accessible, and he explains it really well and makes really good music with it. So that really helps, I think, when someone actually does something compelling as a demonstration.
Yeah, I like. I prefer reviewers who like use the equipment rather than just review the equipment.
Yeah,
So if you're
exactly.
doing a review, but you're an actual user,
And that's
you probably
totally
get
his way.
A lot more out of
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that's
the
what he
ground
does.
sort
He's
of way,
like, he plays a tune and does a jam,
Yeah.
and then he sort of, as he's doing it, we'll talk about how he's doing it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, really good.
Well,
Is that Crest talking? Yes. Sorry.
yes. Cress is the
No,
cat.
it's the cat.
And
Yeah.
yeah. This little bastard here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna Am I okay to touch? I'm just
Yeah,
doing it anyway.
That's my back, man. Don't pack it in. Got any treats?
Get your ear. Just get your ear. There you go.
Get it out. The other ear, it's got wax in. There you go.
Hang on a minute. What's this down
Right.
here? Oh, there's your asshole.
Oi. Wrong finger.
All right. Finally, right. Let's fuck off.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, Sam. Brilliant.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Yeet. And thank you very much. Catch you on another one. I'm just going to hit the button now. There's the button. There's the button. Bye. Why didn't the button work? Button. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate technology. Do I have to manually go in now? I do. Bye.